Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Golden Flashes will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. Here he comes, and obviously a defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCray. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt.
Brings it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open receiver.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Syracuse right back at it. Back to throw, it's McCord. Looking to the big tight end. And the ball is intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to pass, it's McCord. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Ross Simmons. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The aerial assault continues. Caught over the middle, it's Ross Simmons. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one, registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The inside handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Syracuse right back at it. On third down, he drops to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, David.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
On second down, just keeps firing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement.
And he's got it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Looking to pass. It's McCord. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Third and goal coming up here. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Between the uprights, it's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Central Michigan is going to walk off the field there in Mount Pleasant with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Golden Flashes! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. We saw a great example of it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's McCord. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Power football with the run.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. They'll go to Garcia. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They get to the line quickly. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
In situations like this, it's nighttime, it's so cold, it's so hard to complete these types of passes. And for these wideouts, it's going to be tough just catching the football because that thing, I guarantee you, feels like a rock.
Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cuse.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Slings it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking downfield, it's McCord. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Orange will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Powers through the defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Golden Flashes want to move quickly. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Tempo and overdrive. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Sweet cut there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. The Golden Flashes look to do some damage in the red zone.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it?
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's McCray. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now, after the incompletion, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on second down for this offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws to the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now a chance to pull even first and goal as we get late in the first half. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got his man in the middle. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, a typical first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the golden flashes get it past the sticks. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The golden flashes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pressure coming. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. To the ground to try to move the chains. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He'll keep it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Kent State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And running the option, and you got a quarterback like this that's dynamic, you tell him, I'm running the football unless they give me a reason to use another option. And he didn't need another option. Dude, what a game breaker. Just takes off, turns on the jets. Bye, Felicia.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Kent State, 27, Syracuse, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Dropping back, it's McCord. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Syracuse right back at it. The give to the right. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The RPO, it's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here comes the hurry up.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He wants to throw here on second down. Right on target this time.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stopped him short of the marker. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gadsden. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Gadsden.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Finds his man. It's Hatcher. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. The give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Syracuse right back at it.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tonight.
It's complete. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Back to pass, it's McCord. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross Simmons. Touchdown, Syracuse. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Fires left. You can break this down a lot of ways, but on that play, the quarterback just believed his guy was better than the defense.
And he was really right. And anytime you get pressed man where that corner on the outside is all the way up on the line of scrimmage, trying to get hands on that wide receiver. If I win right away, oh, man, you can make a big play on the outside, and he makes a big play for his quarterback.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Got him downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Syracuse right back at it. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's McCord. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Fires to the tight end. And more yards after contact. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the golden flashes want to pick up the tempo. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They want to just keep throwing it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now from inside the red zone. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
Penn State, 33, Syracuse,